never on time. It's just ridiculous.
My, people come and go so quickly here.
No, I don't know many people.
I know too many people. I guess we're both lonely.
Milk was a bad choice.
You crying? No. Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
When you hear it, you know it. It's time for the barbecue show with Jake and Stunt Monkey. And do I have some barbecue questions for them? Guys, how are we doing today?
Doing good.
Outstanding. What's happening now?
Well, I've had a great barbecue experience this last weekend, and it'll be kissing up a little bit, but they're not in the market I'm in. I went to Le Sueur Henderson, watched my kid golf in his club championship. Fun weekend, have cigars, it was a nice time. But they live in Elko New Market, and there's a racetrack up there, right?
Yeah, sure. Everybody's
so we
been
get
to Elko.
Yeah, so they said, hey, there's a new barbecue shop at the track. You want to go eat there? And I said, heck yeah, I'm a barbecue guy. It's called the Rack Shack. It's right literally underneath the bandstand or the grandstand of this place. Really nice, really clean, really nice and new. Have you been there? What did you say?
We've been to a Rack Shack barbecue that's in a strip mall. Did they move, I wonder?
I don't know if they're the same cats or not.
Or yeah, maybe it's, or maybe, I don't think it's a franchise, but it could be
No.
Could be
No,
a new,
this is-
could be new. We had them. So earlier this year, we actually went on a barbecue road trip.
Nice.
And we did it our style. So we hit up a few restaurants, a few butcher shops, and also some places that just sell barbecue equipment. And we had us and a few buddies go with us, and we made a road trip out of it for the day. And one of the places we stopped was Rack Shack Barbecue, which was in Egan, and a strip mall, which I mean is just up 35 technically from where the Elko Raceway would have probably been, right? I guess, but I don't know.
But it got me thinking on a couple of lines. It's one thing for guys like us, and I throw myself with you guys, and you're like, Al, you're an amateur, to cook something for you to eat and even have leftovers. I get it. But this thing could have fit 300 people, I presume, this restaurant, now when the track's working. But the menu, holy Hannah. You want ribs of this and this. I mean, just like every barbecue shop, but it got me thinking, because some of the sauces, would you like the hot and the this and the this? And I tried this Georgia sticky. No clue what it meant. It just sounded good, so I ordered it.
Yeah.
And it was off the chart fantastic. First off, I can't understand how they can make enough kinds of all the ribs and all the rest so that you have it. Does that make any sense? I mean, I had the chicken wings orders. How do you have them ready in all the different flavors when Al walks in? Who knew that it was going to be Georgia Sticky Day?
Yeah. So there's two things for this. Number one is the only thing they have a variety of is sauces. They're doing the same ribs the same way, and they're just you're putting the sauce on it, or they're adding the sauce to it as they go. The other answer to that is they won't make it. Quite honestly, I hate to be that guy, but how many times have you seen it where you go to places? It's the kiss of death, and this is not just barbecue, because barbecue is even harder, because there's so you would think with barbecue, you do a pulled pork, you do a brisket, and you do some ribs, and you're set, right? But when you get into offering too many items, and this is a good lesson for anybody out there thinking about starting a bar or a restaurant, pick 5 or 6 really, really good things that you can nail every single time and put them on your menu. Because if you have 50 things on your menu, for one, you're never going to be able to keep all the ingredients on hand and fresh without going broke. 2, you're never going to keep people trained to do them properly. 3, it's always going to take longer to prepare everything because you have so many things to prepare in so many different ways, which means your service is going to slide, which means at the end of the day, no one's going to come there to eat food anyway because you have too many options. So stop trying to be everything to everybody and be something really amazing to a few people. If that's the short answer, I guess.
That seems a long answer to me.
Well, I can be longer.
It seemed to go on. Are you with them, Stunt? Because again, the food was fantastic, and I get you can slather my Georgia Sticky on the last couple minutes when I order them. But how does a restaurant like that even have a clue? They could fit 300 people. Maybe there are 30 in there when we were there. How do you know what you're smoking at 8 in the morning or overnight?
Well, I mean, that's the risk these guys take a lot of times. I mean, barbecue is also kind of they can put it in the fridge at night and reheat it the next day. If you're one of the first 10 people in the door the next day, you're getting day old ribs possibly. You know, that's a possibility for one. Sitting 300 at a barbecue restaurant that's just a brand new startup is kind of interesting. That's a lot of people to try to hold and try to cook that many for that idea of that crowd is interesting to me as well. To what Jake said, if you have too many things on the menu, absolutely. If you go to a restaurant and you see a menu that's like 3 pages, 4 pages deep, you're like, what is going on? Just a 1-page menu, front and back, is all you ever really need, if that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting when you see different people with that. But for the barbecue piece of it, I don't know. I have power to these guys who do it. I mean, that's people who are really ingrained in it because, like, if you go to Texas, it's here until it's gone. I mean, that's they serve you until it's empty, and that's what they got. So having a restaurant that is ready to serve you no matter what, any time of the day, is always kind of interesting to me because the concept of barbecue, I feel like, is you're here until it's gone. Until we're sold out, right?
No, and that makes perfect sense. I guess the one caveat we didn't ask, Al, is that were there races?
There weren't that night, so it was much slower. I'm saying when the races are there, I can imagine this thing just being packed from top to bottom. 2 other things though.
They're open even when there's no okay.
That was a Friday night, so I presume you're going to grab somebody, and the races were Saturday. So we got lucky; they're open. But where are you guys on mac and cheese? The other thing this thing had was lots of flavors of mac and cheese. You know, put the chicken in there, put it. I think it's such a great base. They had 6, 8 different. They went with the what do you call it? Smoked baked potatoes. You crush it up and then load it with the stuff you wanted. I thought those are. I don't do mac and cheese. I haven't. Are you guys mac and cheese guys?
I'm a mac and cheese guy all the day.
Oh yeah, all day long.
Oh really?
Mac and cheese with a pulled pork or brisket on top.
Bang.
All the time.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Rib Fest that just happened at Mankato a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think it was 4 days long. I think I had Porky Mac. They call it Porky Mac twice and Beefy Mac once. And there's also chicken one as we can throw on there as well. But if you got a choice between beef and pork, I'm doing one of those two over chicken every time.
I think at Rib Fest, I'll just give you an idea. In Mankato, 4 ribbers. I know for a fact I had mac and cheese of some variation from each one of them, but I don't think I ate more than 3 individual rib bones all week.
Oh, really?
I mean, well, yeah, ribs are ribs to me. I mean, Rib Fest is great, and I like the way they do them. But when they're doing them on a mass appeal like that, maybe I'm jaded because you're not going to impress me that much. They're great. That's fine. This guy's a 7. This guy's a 7.2. This guy's a 7.175. I mean, they're all so close to flavor and texture, and unless somebody blew it and really overcooked them, they're fine. But the mac and cheese is where you make your bones. If you can't do a good mac and cheese, forget about it.
Well, let's talk through this then, because I mean, as much as a rib or chicken, and you got all the different techniques and stuff. Give me your mac and cheese recipe. You're gonna just go buy the rainbow mac, noodles.
Never go generic. Never go. If you're gonna go, it's got to be Kraft.
Okay,
that's true.
Yeah,
and then the cheese, your different cheeses. I mean, you guys now, if that's your way, there's a million different ways of doing mac and cheese.
No, there's tons of ways to do mac and cheese. No. You can do the very basic. I mean, I know some of these restaurants literally just it's basically Stouffer's in a box, and that's how they serve it up. And that's it. And that's disappointing. You go to a restaurant, you get a mac and cheese that comes out like it looks like Kraft.
Yeah.
I love Kraft mac and cheese, no matter how old I am. I always love Kraft, but it's not what I want when I go to a restaurant,
right?
Ever.
Yeah.
And so you go to a restaurant, you're hoping they do something to spice it up. One of the mac and cheeses at Rib Fest was full of different spices, different seasoning, probably just a rib seasoning in it. But then they have pulled pork meshed up in it though too. Usually when you hold the Porky Mac, they just put the pork on top. This one I got had they shredded it and they chopped it up really small, so you never really had a bite of pork as much as you had pork pulled pork mac and cheese mixed together all at one bite without noticing it. It was really good.
We've gone away from boxed mac and cheese at our house, and I know the Alton Browns and the Bobby Flays of the world will say, well, you have to do this. No, we take 5, 6 different types of shredded cheese.
There you go.
Whatever's in the fridge and whatever we're in the mood for, and we take some noodles and a bunch of seasoning. Again, depending. That's the thing people make mistakes with homemade mac and cheese is you still have to season it. Mm-hmm. You still have to add some zippity doodah there. You can't just serve mac and cheese without any salt and pepper or anything in it. It's got to have a little bam. And so Yeah, but
And do you have enough room on your grill then? You put the aluminum pan of the mac and cheese you're talking about, you got enough room on it, and then how long do you put it in there? You've had it cooked. I mean, it's not going to cook through with, boiling noodles.
Well, it depends on how you're doing it. I mean, if you're going to do, so the best way to do it is to partially get your noodles so they're super al dente, and then add your cheese and everything and throw it in the smoker and let it go and stir it occasionally so that you're actually pulling in a little bit of that smoke. And your mac and cheese, again, is just a base. And then depending on how people order it, you go back to your brisket or you go back to your, pulled pork, or you go to your chicken and then you add it in later. But there's a million different things. Mac and cheese has really become like the toast or paper plate of barbecue. It's just a catalyst to serve something else on.
A conveyance to get the meat to your mouth. I love that.
That's accurate though.
And that's, again, my favorite thing of going to any rib fest place or competition is try the different mac and cheeses, because that's where you'll see where their variety can't. Because let's be honest, most of these guys with their ribs, and I love them all, don't get me wrong, but a lot of these guys are doing ribs the same way their grandpa taught them to do them. There's no variety, there's no flair. They're just trying to stay consistent. But mac and cheese in the sides, that's where
that's where they make it.
That's where you separate man from the beast.
Mac and cheese right now, I think is a big trend anyway. I think it's not just at the restaurants. Right. It's in. I mean, even in the store, you look at the boxes. There's a ton more flavors than there ever used to be. It's not just craft. You want regular, spiral, or shapes. It's now all sorts of different styles of mac and cheese and different flavorings, and so.
Barbecue show mac and cheese with the pasta has little shapes of our faces.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Oh, that's when you know you're big, when the barbecue's got your own faces in it. Oh, a new goal has been set. We got to go to break. We'll be back and let these two chat. I cut them off track. Back with the barbecue show right after this.
This year, the magic is calling you like never before. Craft your own magic at the Wicked Wand Workshop and race for glory at the Ninja Warrior Challenge. Feast on hearty turkey legs and cheer on live combat jousts. There's something for everyone in our magical village. Bring your family, bring your friends, and create memories that will last through the ages. The Minnesota Renaissance Festival, weekends August 16th through September 28th. Don't miss the adventure. Get your tickets at renaissancefest.com.
You know that car sound that sounds like a cricket playing a banjo? Jay's can fix that. You know when you step on the brakes and your car sounds like a pair of tennis shoes in the dryer? Paul is a guy who specializes in that. And you know that sound that never happens when the mechanic's around? Paul took a whole course on that. If you own a car, you need to know Paul. Paul owns Jay's Auto Shop, 202 North Main Street, Blue Earth, 525-1052, 525-1052.
I was surprised when Jen texted me. I was waiting for her to say, Mika's sick, we're not calling.
Guys, I will throw your music on and you just take it from there. I got to get out of the way. I had too much fun. Sorry.
No, I think it's great when you're a part of it too, for the record.
No, I know what you want, but when you're a part of it, it helps. It ties it in.
All right, well, I won't be a wallflower, but on the other hand, that whole thing with the faces in pasta thing, that's what I'm looking for right there. It was you two just going off. That was hilarious.
The funny thing is I'm going to do some research because I'm driving to La Crosse as soon as we get done here, and then to Alexandria later today because, apparently my life is terrible. I'm being punished for something. All
right.
I'm going to find an extruder that I can buy, an extruder die, and I'm going to, because my wife makes homemade pasta all the time.
Oh.
I'm going to make Stunt. And Numbnuts here, turns out he has a Stunt Monkey cookie cutter of his own face.
No way.
Watch that.
We're 1 minute out, guys.
Nobody wants. I don't think it was marketing.
we go. Welcome back to the barbecue show with Stunt and Jake
And Al.
and Al. Al, I got to tell you, first of all, during the break, we learned, we were talking about mac and cheese Stunt and Jake dies, which, by the way, I'm going to find a way to get those and then have my wife make mac and cheese shapes that are shaped like Stunt and Jake. He tells me off the air, well, I have a Stunt cookie cutter. A Stunt cookie cutter.
It was a few years ago.
So right away, the minute I brought up a Stunt and Jake shaped
I already
mac
got
and cheese
one.
pasta, and he's like, no, nobody wants to eat that. That's a terrible idea. And then he goes off the air. Well, I do have a cookie cutter of my face.
Wow.
It doesn't mean we have we had cookies with my face on it. Nobody wants it.
No, have you tried selling?
How did you get one?
Yeah,
I found it online. I was so this is like I don't know how many years ago. It's 10 years ago for sure. It was a gift for a gal. I got her pictures.
Got her a cookie cutter of you?
No, I got me the cookie cutter.
Oh, okay.
Gave her fake cookies with my face on them.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's even worse.
I said, "Ain't nobody wants it."
You gave a girl fake cookie. What are fake?
They're real cookies with my face. No, I don't. Did I say fake?
You said
No,
You said fake,
They're-
but
face is what you.
my face. Yeah,
Okay.
my
So
face.
you gave a girl cookies of
with
your
my
face. And based on that response, you think no one wants Stunt cookies. Well, first of all,
that relationship didn't work out? Go
No.
figure.
what is,
See? You didn't want it.
what is wrong with you? My God, no wonder you were single so long.
Took me a while.
By the way, I would have done the same thing. Genius idea. That's a high five right there.
It's something homemade, thoughtful. I mean, I had to buy a cookie cutter or get it
Well,
made with my face on it.
You couldn't have got you couldn't got a picture. You couldn't got one of her favorite pet or her. No, you bought you to give her you cookies.
Yeah, here's a cookie to have of me. I don't understand why that's a problem.
I would have maybe considered a swimsuit with your picture on it.
Oh, that's funny.
That would have been great.
I do have a pair of boxer shorts for my now wife of her face all over them that she got for me. See, it works. I liked it.
That's why you guys are married. It worked for you.
Yeah,
It worked for you too. So,
two strangers in the night met, and there couldn't be any stranger than that. Okay.
they are strange. So here's my thoughts, son.
Yeah.
This cookie cutter it's so. Have you tried using it on your flat top and putting eggs in it to make Stunt monkey egg sandwiches?
How about just pancakes?
Pancakes, yes.
I will find it. It's up in the well, it's made of plastic. So we can't cook it at
Oh,
high
not
temp,
gonna be
but
Well,
we'll be
right.
careful. Well, I'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll have Stunt monkey pancakes.
We'll wrap it in aluminum foil.
It's gonna completely not work at all.
Well, you just got to wrap it carefully.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Taylor on. I have a project for you, son. Spend the next 7 hours wrapping this perfect.
Is this the greatest country of all time? That all things are done, but you can go online somewhere and get yourself made into a cookie cutter. I'm glad the rest of the world has been taken care of. Everything is done, and you can get a Stunt monkey head for your cookies. This is fantastic.
I can't disagree with that, Al, but I will say that the day I knew that this country was the greatest country in America was when I interviewed the president of the National Association of Sausages. And I was like, there's an entire
association
for sausages. And he was like, yes. And I just paused, wiped a tear, and said, God bless America. God bless America.
That there's enough stuff going on in the government that they need an association to keep track of the sausage world.
You want to know how many hot dogs are eaten every year? How many hot dogs are eaten in ballparks? What's the difference between a hot dog and a sausage? The difference between a bratwurst and a Polish sausage, as opposed to they have all the stats on all that stuff. It's amazing. It's just. I interviewed him for opening day of baseball one year, and it was just. That's why I thought this is the best country in the world.
Yeah,
it is, and there's actually a form somewhere with Stunt Monkey's face on it for cookies, because they didn't sell you the original. You got the copy of it, so there's something to someone show, because they think you're coming back. This is a great Christmas gift idea, now that I'm thinking about it. For Christmas, the entire family, you need to order one for each of them so they can all make their own cookies of your head.
I see. Once again, nobody wanted it.
How many people did you offer these cookies to?
I brought a bunch to work that year.
How many did you throw away?
I'm pretty sure a lot of the cookies got thrown away.
No.
Yeah.
They're just the wrong people.
That. We're going to make barbecue show special next week. We are going to make Stunt Monkey cookies. And if it doesn't work out, we'll feed them to Al's dog.
The fair. You got to go to the fair. Do the whole thing at the fair time doing a massive amount of Stunt Monkey cookies.
All right. So true story. We're going to be at the fair with the barbecue shows at the fair this week, next week. So maybe we need to take cookies with us. And can you just hand out cookies at the fair?
Here's the problem with these cookies, by the way. I was trying not to be so, sensitive about it, but the cookies also somewhat expanded while cooking. So my face went from being already chubby to really chubby.
Sounds like a problem with your dough, son.
We got to go, boys. I'm out of time. I'm sorry.
We didn't even get to talk barbecue.
I know, but this cookie thing was hilarious. I appreciate
put barbecue sauce on the cookies.
I appreciate you both being here. I really do.
Thanks, bud.
We'll get them back. Give us 2 weeks to regroup. It's Jake and the Stunt Monkey. It's a barbecue show on the Al Travis.
Thanks, man.